We have big breaking news in the Jussie Smollett case just in. We are live. All the charges have been dropped in the case against the Empire actor, and his record has been wiped clean. He was facing 16 felony counts of lying to police for allegedly staging a hate crime attack. Jussie and his lawyer made an emergency court appearance this morning, and prosecutors in Chicago dropped the charges in return for Jussie forfeiting his $10,000 bond and agreeing to perform community service. Jussie just finished speaking to reporters. Here's some of what he said.
I've been truthful and consistent on every single level since day one. I would not be my mother's son if I was capable of one drop of what I've been accused of.
Wow. I mean, all of our jaws are on the floor. We got to pick them back up. This is a case that we've seen take many turns. What do you make of this story, especially knowing your legal background?
Yeah, there's whiplash involved here. Very simply, in my opinion, I'm speculating here, something happened with the prosecutorial case that completely collapsed. A piece of evidence wasn't either gathered correctly, or they couldn't use it, or it was inadmissible, or it didn't show up to be right. They dropped it completely. He forfeited his bond voluntarily. This is a win for him and not a win for Chicago PD. I wish it were, but this looks like the prosecutor.
Well, we just want the truth to come out.
Right, exactly.
Whatever it may be, we want the truth to come out. Now, I did look at the details, and they said they will not disclose whether or not they have new information.
Right.
So we don't know if there's new information that may exonerate him. We don't know if it's just, as you stated, I can't use the legal jargon, but the prosecutorial.
Yep.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah. The thing has been messy on both sides. Let's be honest. I mean, from his side with the different lies and the way it was set up and the shadiness involved with it, but also with the way the Chicago PD handled it. I mean, Tori, you said it yourself when Superintendent Eddie Johnson went on, I believe it was Good Morning America or some media outlet. You say you've never seen that before.
A little too soon?
There's a lot of leaks.
It not only leaks, Brandon's right, it also taints the jury pool. It taints a lot of things. I've never seen a superintendent come out so strongly so fast.
He was also trying to protect the city of Chicago
and
the tourism. What are you thinking about all of this, Bo?
Well, I know he's furious. I know Eddie Johnson is furious they didn't tell him. I think the key to this, Kim Foxx. Remember the name? Kim Foxx. Kim Foxx is she's the state attorney. She was contacted by Michelle Obama's chief of staff, and she gave her the number to contact her relative, saying there were some concerns about the probe. Kim Foxx recused herself. Then she went to the Oscars. There's some concerns there. And also remember this.
How does this relate?
Hold on.
Wait. I'm
playing conspiracy.
Yeah, I don't understand how that relates to Jussie Smollett.
Because she's the key. She can drop the charges.
So
she may know. She could be connected to this in a way we don't even know.
Do you think that's a little?
Nope.
Right now we're being speculative, including yourself, but at the same token, I'd like to kind of bow away a little bit because I don't know what the truth is.
He didn't say he was innocent. Neither did the court today. He said he is not innocent.
But he's not that big of a. He's not that big of a star for her to come in there and drop the charges. That's not R. Kelly. That's not.
One at a time.
Brandon's turn. That's not R. Kelly. We're not talking about that big of a star. A guy making 65 grand.
You think he's completely telling the truth?
Can I finish?
You may finish.
Can I finish?
You may finish.
A guy that's making 65 grand an episode. He's not that big of a star for a prosecutor to come in there and risk her job, risk her entire career over Jussie Smollett.
But you
Why
believe
are you playing
so?
a conspiracy game?
But you believe so.
There's a federal charge out there on the letter that the FBI can investigate, and I would recommend Bill Barr look into this. I think it's very important that the DOJ looks into this because there's more than we know.
You think something fishy is going on?
Absolutely.
And I just want to see the truth.
Absolutely.
Whatever you're conspiring about, I want to make sure to find out if that's the truth.
It's just, I'm just telling you what's on the board right now. Well, then you think he's innocent?
I don't know what he is. They just dropped the charges.
Defending him.
They just dropped the charges. I'm going by our legal system.
Do you think he's 100% accurate?
I'm going by our legal system.
No, this is Brandon talking. Do you think he's innocent?
He doesn't. How does he know?
I don't know. I don't have it.
Okay,
the information hasn't been leaked to me yet.
That's okay.
Information hasn't been leaked to me yet.
I think we should all wait and see. This is definitely a case that is, as we stated earlier, has taken many turns. Many of them. So I wouldn't rule out what Bo is saying, to be honest with you. I wouldn't rule out what
he's been right about a lot of stuff
I wouldn't rule out what anybody is saying at this point. Let's just wait and see.